Boom! We're live. What's going on, people? This is AdamMcKola TV, youtube.com/AdamMcKola. Sorry we're a little bit late. I've been sorting out this mad Wi-Fi in the apartment or villa, whatever it is at the moment. I'm still in Portugal. I'm back on Saturday. I am going to miss going to the Bet365 stadium for the Stoke game, but I'll obviously be covering that for you guys on this channel. Now today, because I haven't done a stream for a while, since, when was it? Friday? Was that my last video? I'm not too sure, but seeing as I haven't done a video for a while, I thought let's do another video. I've been keeping you like waiting, so now we are back, and you guys did help me hit 40k as well, so thank you very much to everyone that helped me hit 40,000 subscribers. James Ormerod says Birmingham looks nice. It does, innit? It looks all right. The sun's shining, and yeah, Handsworth's looking good for once. Apparently Calagio's in the house, Elliot's in the house. Where am I sitting? I'm sitting on some sort of bed. Now the sound for me is fine, guys, so I'm not sure what's up with you. Like, I just listened to it myself as well. But anyway, we're here. How you guys doing? First things first, I've got a cheeky little shout out for you guys. I've got a cheeky little plug for you guys as well. So basically what I need you guys to do is, you see the link in the description below for my Volley account. You need to click that link, fill in the form, online form. Once you've got the app, add me, AdamMcKola. So basically, what's Volley, I hear you asking? Volley is a social media app, much like Instagram, except you don't get pictures of food, you don't get pictures of babies, you don't get all of that stuff. You only get football content or sport content. Whatever sports you're into, you can find someone who's into that sport as well. It's huge in some other countries, and it's going to be huge in the UK and around the world as well. So I'm on it, Cheeky Sport are on it, and at the moment Cheeky Sport have got more followers than me. What is going on there, guys? What is going on there, guys? So I'm sure we can all get on that and make sure that I've got more followers than the Cheeky Sport lads. So make sure you do that. The link isn't dead. If you click it from your phone, it should take you to the App Store or the what's the one for Google Play Store. So make sure you are checking that out. Now we've also got a lot to talk about as well in terms of Manchester United and what Jose Mourinho has been talking about recently. If you're on, now I can see the link. You can't click it, but you can probably paste it. So let me find it. I'm going to find the link for you, and I'll put it in the comments. So bear with me. I'm going to find the link for you, and I'm going to put it in the comments. So 1 second. I'm going to do that right now. See, I'm listening to you guys. I can see your comments coming through. Now, in terms of you guys with the sound problems, if you're listening through headphones, then maybe that's the problem. So take that off there. So I've got this open now. I'm going to give you that link. The link is in the comments. Regatal is back as well. How can it not let me? The link is not dead, guys. The link definitely works. So I don't know what you're talking about there. So 1 sec. Let me see. I'm testing. I'm going to get back to your comments in a minute. See, it opens up the Play Store for me when I go in it. It says play.google.com, and it opens up the Play Store. So if you're on an iPhone, it should open up your Apple Store. So make sure you're checking that out, and make sure you get following me on there. We need to beat Cheeky Sport. So get at it. And like I said, Volley is similar to Instagram. It's very similar to Instagram. So if you know how to use Instagram, you'll know how to use that. You can upload polls, which you can't do on Instagram. You can upload images, videos, and I'll be doing some exclusive content on there as well. So like after games, during games, all that stuff. I'll be bringing you exclusive content on there. And the guys today verified me on there, which is great as well. So thank you to the guys at Volley for verifying me on there. And yeah, can we beat Cheeky Sport in terms of following? Help me do that. Anyway, let me dive into your comments now, because today's video is obviously about Romelu Lukaku, Matic, Pogba, and Martial. The app's called Volley, V-O-L-E. James says the sound's nice. Mahid says, where am I at? I am in Portugal at the moment, guys. Thanks for following, Ronak. Am I doing a preview for the Stoke game for Full-Time Devils? I'm not, Kushal. I will not on the preview. I'm back home Friday night, Saturday morning. So I won't be at Stoke game either, but I'll be doing some live streams before and after on the Stoke game, so make sure you join us for that. Abdi says, am I excited about FIFA 18? I'm excited about FIFA 18, but I'm also excited about Pro Evo 2018 as well. And I'm heading to Upload Festival, or the Upload event on Sunday in London. So if you're at the gaming event on Sunday, give me a shout. I'm going down there with the Cheeky Sport boys, and we're going to be doing stuff for our new gaming channel, which is called Love This Game. Yeah, shout out to Paddy Evra. So right then, let me check this out. Let me see your comments. Someone says, have a dive. Not yet. I got clothes on. I'm not having a dive yet. Hopefully we can keep up this great start, says Regatale. You're bang on, mate. Hopefully we can do just that as well. How's my FPL team going? It was going all right the last I checked. I need to update it, but I'll sort that out. Who's doing fan cams this weekend? I'm not sure, Abdi. I'm genuinely not sure. I've been on holiday, so I don't really care, to be honest, at the moment. I'll find out when I get back. Thanks for liking my Insta page, says Andres Pereira, fan number 1. No problem, mate. I can't wait for the United game this weekend, says Vaz. And yeah, lots more comments coming in there. So guys, copy and paste that link that is in my description to Volley into your phone, and you'll get to the App Store or the Play Store, and you'll be able to download the app. Once you've downloaded the app, follow me at AdamMcKola. Cheeky Sport are on there as well, but we're trying to beat them in terms of followers, so fingers crossed we can do that. And while you're on right now as well, get hitting that like button. Hit the like button right now on this video, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. So anyway, let's get stuck in. Jose Mourinho was giving an interview to The Times, I think it was, where he was talking about transfers. He was talking about a lot of things, to be fair, but he was also talking about transfers as well. And he was talking about how the Neymar deal could have scuppered Manchester United's chances, or at least made Manchester United spend more money if the Neymar deal had come earlier on into the summer. So if the Neymar deal was in June, 200 million or whatever it was to Paris Saint-Germain, he's saying United would have had to spend much more on Romelu Lukaku and Nemanja Matic. And I've also been tweeting about this as well, about Paul Pogba, Anthony Martial. Can you imagine the amount of money we would have had to pay for Paul Pogba and Anthony Martial if we were to sign them today? If we were to sign them on the last day of the summer, we would have had to spend absolutely bucket loads of money. And people were thinking 89 million for Pogba, 56 million after add-ons for Martial, 75 million for Lukaku. That's expensive, but it's not expensive really, is it? Because when you look at Neymar for 200 million, you look at Coutinho, some bids were going in for him around 130 million. You look at the price for Dembele, Mbappe, and then you look at the players we've got, Lukaku, Martial, Pogba. They're up there with their kind of players. Obviously Neymar is one of the best players in the world, but apart from Neymar, none of them were worth that money. So had United gone for Lukaku at the end of the summer, it would have been 100 million, 150 million, because he's a goal scorer, he's a young goal scorer, and he's going to score goals for fun. So did Manchester United get a bargain in Lukaku? Now it looks weird on the screen, £75 million bargain. Are you having a laugh? I hear some of you saying, but it is a bargain really, isn't it? If you think about it, because how much would we have to spend if we were to buy him now? How much would we have to spend? It would be crazy. So guys, get your comments in on how much you think Lukaku, Martial, Pogba, etc. would be worth. Now what Jose was saying would Lukaku 150, Matic would have been 60. He didn't mention Pogba or anyone like that, but I am, because I know for a fact that they would have been much more as well. So let's have a look here in your comments. 1 second. Look to my left. What's going on here? Right there. I'm going to dive into the comments for a bit and see what you guys are thinking. Regatale says it was an absolute steal. Chelsea selling Matic is so stupid, says Rajat. Martial 130 million, says James Ormerod. Daniel says living foreign. Yeah, it's nice to get a little bit of heat in it. Better than England. I hear it's raining there. Who's in England at the moment? Back to school, back to college today. What's going on there? Pogba 180 million, says James. Tian says, where's the beer? The beer is in the fridge. Bargain, says Farhan. Did you see that ugly bronze Ronaldo statue? I haven't seen that, no. Pogba 170 million, Lukaku 150, Matic 70, easy 190 for Pogba, says Regatal. Lukaku is a stable bargain, says Sanjay. How much would we have got for Cristiano Ronaldo if we sold him now? About 2 billion in it. Lukaku would be 100 million, Matic would be 65, Pogba for 130. We had one of the most intelligent windows in the pros, says Dave Pearson. I do agree with that as well. United had one of the best windows. Even if we never got all the players that we wanted to, and we know Jose Mourinho wanted to sign a few other players, we still had one of the best windows about. So you have to thank Ed Woodward, who funnily enough has been given a job at UEFA today, and I'm sure that's going to boil some piss along the way too. Comments. Claudio says, where you at? I'm in Portugal. How much would Rashford be worth, says James? 100 million? 120 million? Can you imagine if we wanted to buy these players now, Rashford? Be dull, man. So you look at our team and you think the amount we've spent on it and the amount it's worth, crazy. Cheers, Nixon, for congratulations on the 40k. Guys, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button as well if you're not subscribed yet to AdamMcKola TV. Seeing as I haven't done any videos recently, the subs have slowed down a little bit, but if you keep hitting that subscribe button, then happy days. Say hi to me, says Benjamin. How you doing, Benjamin? Hope you're doing well. Anand says Rashford and Martial are worth 175 million plus. Pogba 140, Matic 65 and Lukaku 160, says Elliot. Rashford is priceless, says Abdi. And Craig Vincent says sometimes restraint is the better option. We did well and it leaves the door open for similar business next year. Totally agree. And Jose doesn't seem like the kind of guy, oops, dropped my phone. Jose doesn't seem like the kind of guy to rush into signings either, or sign anyone that he's not sure of, or sign any players that he thinks aren't worth the hassle. He'll sign players that he wants, and he'll sign players that he believes will improve the team. So I'm glad about that as well. De Gea keeping clean sheets with Spain as well, says Ashraya. Some of our players have had good international breaks, haven't they? Rashford with a goal and an assist for England. Lukaku bagging goals for fun. What's that now? 10 goals in 8 games this season for him. Crazy. Shay says nice green screen. Nice shirt, says Robert. Yep, it's the old school classic stuff. Come on. Love the old school stuff. Alan Kush thinks 150 for Rashford. I totally agree with you guys, man, and I totally agree with Jose Mourinho as well, that these players would have cost us much more had we not signed them when we did. If we waited a little bit longer for Lukaku, would have cost us more. Now, some people have said Lukaku cost £90 million with add-ons. That's bollocks, by the way. Lukaku actually cost us less because of the fact that they still owed us money for Schneiderlin and Michael Keane. When they signed Michael Keane, they had to give us a sell-on fee. So for the fact that they have to give us a sell-on fee for Michael Keane, they still owed us about 10-15 million for Schneiderlin. It meant that the actual money that United gave for Lukaku was somewhere around £55 million. So United got another bargain there as well. Phil Jones 100 mil, says Farhan. Phil Jones has been playing like an absolute beast, hasn't he? And he went to the international break. He played for England. Gareth Southgate said he's the best centre-back at England. That's why he's playing, which I don't disagree with, to be honest. Who's plays centre-back for England? Gary Cahill, fuck him. John Stones, fuck him, is shit. Chris Smalling, Phil Jones is better. Who else? Who else plays centre half for England? I don't really know. I don't really care about England anymore, to be totally honest with you. Fellaini 2 billion. Hit like and subscribe, says Ankush. Nice one, mate. Rashworth 100 mil, says Olu. Can't wait for the next game, says Ola. Keep them comments flowing as well, guys. Keep the comments coming in, and keep hitting that link in the description as well, or copy and paste it for Vale and get following me on there. Can we beat Cheeky Sport in the next couple of weeks? Hopefully we can be doing that. Hit the like button if you're in the house too, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Anyway, get your questions in too, because I haven't been here for a while, so I may as well answer a few of your questions. We've got close to 200 people watching at the minute. One sec, let's see who's about for the old comments. Where's these comments at? Oops. There's the comments. The comments are back. Stones is shit agreed, says Ankush. Right, I can put my comments. Sorry about that. Put my comments here now. And I can see them all without having to look at my phone, which is great. Sorted. Higher or lower from Full-Time Devils Takeover podcast. Pogba or Lukaku? I say Pogba higher. I hope the break hasn't disrupted the team in any way. I bet you won't read this, Adam. I did read this. Who do you think will cause us problems this season? Do you mean in opposition sides? I think... Who will cause us problems? Man City, Chelsea, maybe. I think in the games when we play Liverpool, they'll cause us problems. But I think over the course of a season, I don't think Liverpool will do it. Which Champions League game are you looking forward to the most? The Benfica one will be good. But I'm not really looking forward to them group stage games that much because of the fact that, you know, none of the opposition are really classical opposition. Although the first Champions League game back next Tuesday, can't wait for that one. Is Howson in the pool? Yeah, is that big pink thing over there. Timbo is certainly more than 140 million, says Anand. And can we just give a big shout out to Timothy Fosu-Mensah? We know he watches Full-Time Devils. We know he watches AdamMcKola TV. And that guy has gone to Crystal Palace. Yes, they've been a little bit shit at the start of the season, but he's bossed it there. And then he's gone and made his debut for Holland in the first team. That is absolutely fantastic. Andres Pereira liked my post on Insta. Nice work, mate. Andres Pereira also messages us back as well. Whenever we give him a shout, say, how you doing? Good luck on loan. He gives us a cheeky message back. So shout out to Andres Pereira as well. Abdullah Saeed, how are you doing? He thinks Liverpool will cause us more problems. Can't wait for Liverpool next month on the 14th. Early kickoff too, says David. My preview for the Stoke game will be on Saturday, so I'll do that then, early on Saturday. How do you reckon we'll get on Saturday? Stoke away, says Colin. I think it'll be a good game, you know. It's going to be a difficult game, probably our most difficult game of the season so far. They beat Arsenal comfortably. And now coming up against us is going to be a difficult task ahead, but hopefully we can do them. AG4, thank you for getting involved. Anand, thank you for getting involved. Colin McSweeney, everyone's shouting out Timbo. I absolutely love that. Inundation of comments about Timothy Fosu-Mensah. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? Guys, get hitting that like button, get hitting that subscribe button as well. Let me see some more comments right then. Griezmann release clause is 90 mil. He'll be a steal. Didn't his release clause get dropped to 100 million euros, which is about 90 million pounds, at the end of the summer, which is great news for us. I think Atletico Madrid have got a similar deal with him as they did with as Ronaldo did with Manchester United when he left. He gave us one extra season. He gave us that season and then he left, and we all knew he'd be leaving. Stoke will be tough to break down, says Kusho, but I think once we do break them down, we'll get a lot of goals. A lot of goals. With the addition of Hesse, rather, they have a good player, says Kusho. Lukaku deal should be looked at it as an excellent deal as we got rid of Rooney, says Barcelona. Oh, what has Rooney been up to, by the way, that absolute fucking idiot? Bloody hell, what a knobhead. Yeah, what a knob. Why are you drink driving for, Rooney? What a bell end. Glad it's not our problem anymore anyway. Full-Time Devils and Stephen aren't on volley yet, but I am. I'm repping it. So make sure you follow me on there. Copy and paste the link in the description below if you can't click on it. And then, of course, download it and then get involved. Pancakes or waffles, says James. It's a bit random, but let me think. Depends. Waffles for dessert. Pancakes generally are better though. Rashford number 7 after Griezmann retires. Griezmann ain't even got here yet and you're looking at him retiring. I think Rashford will stay 19. Lukaku 9. Yeah, that's fine. It's like Andy Cole and Dwight York, innit? Mickey T's in the house. Thank you for watching, mate. I'm not scared of Stoke like I used to be, says Abdi. I didn't realise this actually, that we haven't beaten Stoke since away from home since Sir Alex Ferguson rather was at the club. It's full-time Toffee's problem now, says Powerful John. Holiday's going well, thank you, mate. Johnny, you obviously missed it, but I am in Portugal at the moment. Our defence is better than 200, huh? Rashford is England's best player, says James, obviously. Colin McSweeney's comments funny. And rum or whiskey for me. But I do like the Mount Gay rum in Barbados. That's beautiful, that. JL's back in the house as well. Thanks for joining us, JL. And MU Blaze has made it as well. We know he loves a good blaze. Can you hear that plane flying overboard? Fucking loud, that. Where's it gone? Don't know, where's it gone? Someone said, what am I up to tonight? So basically, I'm waiting for the everyone to get ready, and then we're heading down to Abu Farah, where we're going to have some food and then go out for the night. So that's the plans today. Am I wearing the old school shirt? Yes, I am, mate. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for subscribing as well. All new subscribers, thank you for getting involved. Old subscribers, thank you for getting involved too. You're all absolute legends. Am I in the airport? I'm not in the airport though. Yes, Calzone made it. Calaggio made it. How long have I been on holiday, says Aaron? I've been on holiday since last Friday, and I get back this Friday, but /Saturday. Am I close to the airport? I'm not close to the airport, no. He is a bargain for sure, says Ken. He is a damn straight bargain. Am I in the Algarve? I am. Any news about Shaw playing in the first team, says Anon? Well, obviously he's been playing in the reserves, hasn't he, under 23s, and he made a couple of starts for them, so hopefully his recovery is going well and he keeps moving on. Abdullah Saeed says DTO troops. Obviously troops, man. Come on. Don't like that other knobhead. Man United Blaze. Just Blaze. You know anything about Pogba? What's that? Jump in the pool, says Ryan. If I jump in the pool, I'm not getting back. So if I don't get back, I'm not going to be able to stop the stream. Wenger in, says Thomas. Have you met any United fans in Portugal? Don't think I have, you know. Haven't really asked anyone though. JL says, I think if he didn't go to United, it would cost less. We get rinsed. You say that, mate, but then you look at the fee that teams are playing for other players, and they're all getting rinsed. It's not just United at the moment. Top 6 prediction in order, says Josh. United, City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Spurs and Arsenal. So I think Spurs and Arsenal are going to miss out on a top 4. I did see Mourinho playing in the game for Grenfell, and fair play to Jose as well for getting involved with that. Obviously there was the United Legends game going on for the foundation at the same time. But I'm glad that Jose Mourinho made time out for Grenfell as well, because obviously they deserve it. Dybala or Griezmann? Griezmann for me, but Dybala's baller. Scout us a new Ronnie. I might do that. Might end up coming back with a Bebe though. Don't want that again, do we? Or do we? Why has no one gone for Aymeric Laporte, says Nixon. It's funny that, because he was linked to United quite a lot, wasn't he? I remember when in Fergie's latter years, in David Moyes' first year, sorry to bring that name up, he was linked with Manchester United quite a lot. So then to see him not join the club was a little bit strange, but yeah, don't mind that at all. But he is a quality defender. Calaggio says, is it expensive in Portugal? Well, you know what, actually, we booked everything up. There was 6 of us, booked the villa, booked the flights, and it worked out quite cheap, to be fair, about 200-300 quid each, and we got a beautiful place, so it hasn't been that expensive at all. Probably the same amount of money you'd spend in England as well, in terms of food prices and stuff. Is it not a risk for Liverpool to buy Keita 1 year in advance? I thought the same, Craig. I thought, why are you buying a player, spending money, and then letting him stay in it? What if he gets injured? What if he, you know, all that stuff? But then someone mentioned to me, United did the same with Zaha, and we have done the same with younger players. But Keita is one that could have moved straight away, but maybe that's how they got the deal over the line. Giving Red Bull Leipzig Keita for another season probably made the deal a little bit easier for them to take, and probably made the price a little bit cheaper as well. So I'm not too surprised by that at all. I can't read the comments now because the shades come across, but at least I can see now. Moyes is a legend. He brought us Fellaini. He did, didn't he? Which is nice of him. I am just chilling indeed. I've needed this break, to be totally honest with you. Griezmann next year, what do you think, Adam? Says Masters Mighty Reds. I hope so, mate. I'm hoping that United can now win the league back this season, yeah, and then next season add Griezmann to the mix and go for the Champions League. That needs to be the target for us, to win the Premier League back and then go for the Champions League and get that back. Yes, powerful jab. It is majestic, isn't it? It's broke his neck, look. Poor fella. Broke his neck. His neck's fucked. Poor lad. Let me go fix that. I'll be right back. Go on. Fuck that is. Looks depressed. Twist it up. Sorry guys, I tried to save it, but he's still fucked. Look at him. I think he's had a few drinks too many, to be totally honest with you. Nixon says 50 Cent or Drake. 50 for me. 50 all day. And power over Empire. Fuck Empire. Who's Pink Flamingo? Might be mine. Is that private? Yeah, it's part of the Villa. Do you know Travis Scott, rapper from America? I do. I've heard of him. I don't listen to him too tough, but I have heard of him. Yeah, he is obviously an Arsenal fan. He's trying to bury his head in the sand. There's just none around. Manchester Derby piece of cake, says Rajat. We follow each other on Twitter. Sub to my MUFC fan channel, says Red Devil Weekly. Why is my back wet? Is my back wet? It's not wet. Yeah, so basically, yeah, the main topic of conversation in this video, before you like ambush me with all of your comments, was that Jose Mourinho has been in the press saying that we got Lukaku on the cheap, and I totally agree with him. If we would sign Romelu Lukaku now or next summer, or we'd sign Martial next summer, or even this summer, Pogba, Rashford, we're spending dough on these players. Dough. Pogba, you're looking 150, 160 million. Martial 100 million, Lukaku 125, 100. Jose says 150, and there's a lot more. So we are lucky to have those players that we do have at this moment in time, because if we didn't and we had to purchase players like that, fuck it now. And you're looking at Arsenal at the minute, and I hate to talk about Arsenal because there's been a few videos on my channel about Arsenal recently. Maybe because they've been so fucking shit and they've been getting the Wally of the week every week. But with the fact that Arsenal, you look at their team, they've lost Chamberlain. They're going to lose Sanchez and Ozil on a free. They're going to lose quite a fair few players here. Cazorla on a free. Peter Cech's expiry date's coming up. You look at all these players they need to replace. They don't like to spend money, and they're going to have to spend money. Teams know they need to replace their players. So when you look at United and you look at our squad, and you think our squad's very young as a whole, the players we've bought, we've got great value for our money. Absolutely delighted with that. SK says Herrera for Mata is needed. I think that would be the case against Stoke. But in terms of Stoke, we'll talk about the Stoke game a little bit more. Maybe I'll do that on Friday from here, or I'll do it on Saturday from home. Maybe Saturday from home is the best bet for me, because on Friday we're heading out of here, so I'll be a little bit busy in terms of packing and all that. But yeah, I'll do that on Saturday, the Stoke City preview. But guys, while we're here as well, the link for my Volley account is in the description below. Copy and paste that, or click it if you can click it. Download the app. The link should take you to the App Store or the Google Play Store. So download the app and then get involved on that. Overall, I cannot wait for the weekend, Campbell. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for Premier League football to be back. International football bores the living shit out of me. The only thing that was good to see the other day was Marcus Rashford tearing it up. Anart made a great point. Ozil telling legends to shut up and support when he hasn't even signed a new contract. Yeah, sign a new contract before you start saying anything. Steve made a good point. Mkhitaryan and Matic occupy the same position. They don't really, do they? When they play in different positions. I know they tend to drift into the same kind of areas, but I think playing them both helps us break down teams a little bit better. Mkhitaryan's less isolated, and they've got a little bit more support in terms of attacking and a little bit more guile. So whilst I think, yes, they do like to occupy the same places, I think they're both intelligent enough to be able to play with each other without getting in each other's way. And I think we've seen that over the last couple of games as well. We have definitely seen that. So yeah, I've got no problem with that at all. When I'm looking here, by the way, I'm looking at your comments, so before you like get all upset and shit. Thank you, SK. One Mata to leave next year? No, I don't think so. We have got some contracts expiring. I think Mata, Herrera, someone else as well. I think they're all expiring, but I don't think they'll actually will expire. I think United will renew those contracts in the next 6 months. Our squad is absolutely good, says Raja, or he says absolutely G. Do I think we'll sign Perisic in January? No, I don't, Glenn. Andres Pereira's Mata's replacement, says Brian Basusu. I totally agree with you on that one, mate. James Ormera says stop looking down. I'm looking down at your comments, guys. So I do apologise about that. I'm trying to get your comments on this video. So, £75 million. Was Romelu Lukaku a bargain? That is what we're talking about here today on AdamMcKola TV. Was Pogba a bargain? Was Martial a bargain? And my answer to that one is fucking hell yes. If we had to buy Lukaku now, 150. If we had to buy Pogba now, 175. If we had to buy Martial now, you're looking about 121, 100. These players are better than Dembele, in my opinion. These players are better than all those guys. Coutinho, fuck Coutinho. He scores about 3 goals a season. Yes, they're bangers, but he scores about 3 goals a season. I think Liverpool are better off without him. Why didn't they sell him? They could have sorted out their shit defence, but never mind that. So when you look at the players and what they're going for, and you think, yeah, crazy prices, man, but I'm happy we've got the players that we've got, and hopefully now we can push on, develop these players and absolutely smash it this season. Next game up for us is Sunderland. Sorry, Stoke. Sunderland. Who the fuck wants to play Sunderland in a championship? Stoke City on Saturday, and I will be covering that game for you here on AdamMcKola TV, as I'm not heading out to the game for full-time Devils, so I'll be doing live straight after the game, I'll be doing live straight before the game, I'll be doing all that good stuff. So make sure you join us here on youtube.com/AdamMcKola, and make sure you join us over on Volley as well. Hit the link in the description below, copy and paste it if you need to. Get involved on Volley, follow me up on there. I'm trying to beat Cheeky Sport, and once we've done that, it's happy fucking days. Anyway, guys, I have been AdamMcKola here out in Portugal. You guys have been absolute legends. Thank you all for joining us here on AdamMcKola TV. I'll be back on Friday or Saturday with a video for you guys, and until then, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.